Obama's freeloading welfare users furious at who Trump just gave their freebies to instead of them, by Amanda Shea for Freedom Daily. President Trump has brought a lot of needed change to America in just the first year in office. However, nothing has caused as much outrage as his most recent surprise that Barack Obama's welfare gluttons didn't see coming and thought their favorite freebie was safe. It's the end of the road for freeloaders in America who have enjoyed the ride for 8 years and are now being abruptly kicked off the benefits bus, at least where one particularly prized possession is concerned. The days of taking advantage of the taxpayers are over, and these leeches can't really complain since Trump isn't just giving their Obama gift the boot, he's also created jobs in this country, so if they want it back, they can work for it and buy it themselves. Despite not having to work to eat or house themselves, Obama gave them a free phone to use for anything other than better their situation. Conservative Tribune reports that what was infamously known as the Obama phone and a trademark of his leadership is about to be a thing of the past now that Obama has put Agit Pay in place to straighten out the badly abused welfare budget that's been riddled by wasteful spending, namely a phone to aid in debauchery and possible drug dealing. Pay is the new chairman of the Federal Communications Commission and is taking assertive steps to cut out heaps of waste, fraud, and abuse Obama created with this horribly defunct and irresponsible Obama phone program, according to Breitbart. The purpose of the program was first designed in the Reagan era as a necessity for people who were looking for employment and needed a way to be reached during that process. This seemed reasonable for low-income families who were given a tax-paid landline, but was already later exploited by Obama, turning the need into greed and giving people smartphones with no requirement to look for work or hold a job. At best, this benefit should have been kept to a home phone with service ending after a reasonable period of not getting a job or trying to find one. This isn't about being racist, kicking people when they're down, or anything else the left is quick to claim. It's about empowering people to work and earn what they want and not take advantage of the people who do so. They don't have to. If this was an innocent, a necessary part of welfare, it wouldn't be the biggest fraudulently used and abused freebie out there. That wasn't all he ended for them. As they were still coming to grips with the fact that they're now going to have to pay for their own phones, they received a second devastating blow, compliments of our perfectly unapologetic president. The new executive order comes on the coattails of the immigration orders for a good reason, as it pertains most specifically to the illegals who cross our borders and suck off the system for life. After a copy of the draft order, first leaked this month by the Washington Post, liberals began to panic, and now their nightmare just became a reality, much to the approval of hard-working Americans. According to Conservative Tribune, immigrants trying to enter the U.S. will be vetted ahead of time for their potential use and intentions with government aid without necessarily realizing it. The order explains that all will be screened to determine their need for certain types of public aid. And the same practice will be applied to those already here who Barack Obama so freely let in. If they are found to be using the system in any inappropriate way, they will be deported. This decision was made based on a sneaky thing illegals have been doing that President Trump uncovered and wasn't too happy about it. Many immigrants came into the United States to meet up and live with them on the promise that the family would financially support them once they get here. That's all said to get them through the process. Then once they are here, they simply apply for government assistance and all the programs they can and get them. Since many cohabitate together, the pool of welfare funds in one small house can be extensive. Trump's order would hold these families accountable who promised to help them financially but benefited instead. Although the specific savings to come from this plan is hard to determine, it's estimated to be about $100 billion. Considering how many immigrants have been let into the country under Obama, that's probably a conservative number, even with as alarming as the figure is. The problem with the welfare system is that it has become a way of life for too many people, many of whom aren't even citizens and will never pay back into the program. It wasn't intended to be a lifestyle. It was only supposed to be a leg up through a hard time. Trump is cutting out the abuse and keeping it for those who need it and don't take advantage of it. Instead of handing out assistance to immigrants who cross our borders, they should be provided job opportunities as a means to enter. This alone could deter a lot of immigrants from coming into the country. Wanting and needing something is the best motivation for getting to work and earning it. When it's given to people who already lack drive, the desire to get it on your own is gone. Eventually the funds will run out as long as there are freeloaders living off the system and taking advantage of it. This is basic economics, and how that somehow our former president, who came to the White House from a community organizer job, didn't seem to grasp, and hardworking Americans paid for it. But I had thought that Trump was going to remove giving benefits for 5 years for those who entered the country, that they can't come in without proving that they are going to be a benefit to the country. So, I mean, I don't know what basically is going on with this that they're saying. It's not only the phone, but 100 billion is a conservative number. And this is actually absurd, because they're taking away from the American citizens that have paid into the system, that do need assistance, and they're giving it to illegals coming here through Obama, and they're getting more money than the people that are citizens. I mean, it's absurd. They should take it away entirely for illegals. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.